All right, sir. Good afternoon, the chairman, human rights defenders and access to justice, Advocate Center, our legal department, co-comrades and legal viewers. The outcome is the solution. Alive from our Ikeja Allen Avenue branch, have a case of DNA test in our office with his doubting of true paternity of a girl child who is right in our office and the supposed father of the child and the mother of the daughter right in our office. We are going to give audience to the parties according to the defendant of this very matter, who is Mr. Kelechi, stated that the siblings and the mom doubt the true paternity of his daughter, and hence they compel him to conduct a DNA test between himself and his daughter. The mother of the child is right in our office. The supposed father is right in our office, and the two, three, or four other siblings of his is also right in our office to state the reason why they insisted that the child must be a DNA test must be conducted between their brother and his supposed daughter. All right, join us as we intervene. Please bear with us. They give audio consent of this case, and we will appreciate if you will be attentive quietly and be reasonable in your comments. And once the result is out, even if that shows audio, we're still going to read the result out. Hence, you do not know who is the child per se. But the most importantly, it's for the both family to know if he's the true father of the child or not. And stay put. Thereafter, I will be giving you the update of that is successful defined 11 years child, a case that was just coming from the station. I'll give you other updates in that regard. Thank you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page of Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center, and also Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center Alternative. For more details, you can visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Thank you. Once again, happy weekend. All right, Mr. Kelechi, let's hear from you. Why are you here to conduct a DNA test between yourself and your supposed daughter?
All right, thank you, ma'am. It's all happened this way.
You will speak up.
Okay, it's all happened. Let's say, was it January, early this January or so? Yes, from either December or January. Um, it occurs this way when
Can you speak up?
it occurs this way when there was an issue between me and my wife. We had some little misunderstanding, and I figured out she was having a chat, a conversation with a man. She was having a conversation with a man in which I asked her, "Who is this man?" She said, "They are just friends of ours."
Speak up.
She said the man is just a friend of ours. So I was so bitter that I run down to my family and I explained to them, like, see, this is what I saw my wife doing, chatting with a man.
They said they can't hear you, and I will not have option. I'll show your face.
Okay, they said, okay, it's all happened this way, something December or January, early this year. Me and my wife, we had an issue. So it prompted me to check her phone, which I did, and I saw a conversation with a man. And I asked her, "Who is this man?" She said, "He is a friend of ours." So I was so bitter then. I had to run down to my family, my siblings, and I explained to them, this is what happened. And they said, okay, since you caught your wife texting with another man, that was what prompted the paternity of my child. Although we later settled the issue anyway.
Between you and your wife.
Exactly. We settled the issue anyway, which they were also aware that we settled. And we started living as we started living happily as husband and wife. So, along the line, they were like putting their mouth in my family issues. My wife did this, she did that. My wife took the family out. My wife discussed issue with the family to other people and this and that. And I keep asking them like, what did my wife say? Who told you this? Who told you that? Every time, my wife did this. My wife did that. My wife do like this. She did this way. And it was going on and on and on and on. I was so very bitter. Like, when with all this problem stopped. I keep telling my mom like, my siblings can't just come to you and complain to you about my wife. They will just speak their own talk. Why not confront me and also confront my wife and ask her like, is it true you said this? She will just conclude and said, yes, it is true. Your wife did this. She said it. So like, was it 3 weeks ago, the same issue came up again. They started doubting the paternity of my child, like, the child is not yours. Can't you see she's dark? Can't you see she doesn't resemble anybody? The issue started coming up, coming up, coming up. The pressure was so much to an extent they said they will come down to where I stay and come across, seeing and disgrace me and my wife. And I kept telling them, this child is for me. Wow. If anybody want to request for DNA test, it should be me, not you people telling me to go for DNA test. So that is what happened. And the pressure was so much. Even my wife told me, okay, for this issue to be over, let's come for this DNA test. That is why we are here today.
So your wife consent to this?
Exactly.
Just a moment. How old is the marriage?
Okay, yeah. It will be completed the year June 5th.
Okay, what was the content? What the content of the text? What? How does it sound?
Like just normal conversation, like hello dear, hello how are you, this and that. So they said my wife was cheating, in which I told them this is just a phone conversation. It was just a phone conversation. I didn't catch my wife with any man cheating on there or having sex. So it was just a phone conversation.
Did you show them the text?
Yes, I did.
Did you show them the text?
I did. Although it was not me that showed them the text anyway, it was one of my brother who went through the phone and screenshot my chat and gave it to them, and they saw the conversation of what's happening.
Okay, let's hear from you. Madam, what really happened, Madam Vivian?
Okay, my name is Vivian.
Something like that.
My name is Vivian. December ending. What happened was
Which
my
year?
2021
Okay.
December ending. Because then my baby was just 3 weeks going to a month. So my husband had this business that he gave to me, like I should be selling frozen food, which I was doing. And one thing led to another. I could not make account of the business, which I ran to a friend of mine. He has been there for me, which I told him that this is how it's going for me. Can he loan me some money? And he said, okay, he's going to loan me some amount.
Friend of yours, male or female?
A male, a married man, is also a pastor and a mentor to me. So he gave me 150,000. Me collecting the money from him, I didn't make use of my own account. I made use of my husband's account because I knew I wasn't doing anything bad. And another one that was a friend in the past, he happens to be a friend from the past, which he never knew that I was married. So he came up with his chat. Then I was unable to reply to him that I am married before my husband saw the text. Not that
The
there was
same man?
nothing fishy. No, not the same man. It's a different person entirely from my past. So when my husband saw the text, he could not control his emotions. He thought maybe I was actually cheating on him while we were dating. I told him no, there was nothing of such.
Your people didn't want to come in. or what? Okay, go ahead.
I told him there was nothing of such. So he's this kind of a person that he could not really control himself. He had to run out to his elder brother here. They all had a meeting on me in the house, the whole family member. And I told them I wasn't doing anything bad. Before you know, they started calling my entire family, especially him here, the first son, telling them that I am a prostitute. They got married to a prostitute. I brought another man's child to their younger brother because my husband is the last born. You know, they are the one controlling him. They are the one speaking for him, telling my family member that I am a prostitute. They should come and return their bride price to them here and there. They were just taking the matter here and there, which was on the 1st of January this year. So my husband now did a mistake. This mistake was when he now saw the whole chat and everything, he now asked the question that does it mean that I have been cheating on him, or will he now start doubting the baby? Maybe the baby is his or not. When he said that, they now took it like, okay, definitely this baby is not for him, especially the baby now that the baby is dark. She's my complexion. You know, they said all their family member are fair. Me, I'm dark. The baby is dark, so definitely the baby is not their own. They took the mistake of my husband personally now to use against him. That was what happened. We dragged the issue here and there. I involved my pastor. They were angry that why would I involve my pastor? Even as we are here, I've informed my members in the church. I've also informed my pastor as well, because they were the witness. Those ones, they were the ones that settled the matter then. But because now we've started living happily, initially, before we even got married, I told my husband that I want us to have a registry court marriage. And he said, okay, he's okay with it. So later on, I now reminded him, I said, your twin brother has done his own court marriage. Let's do our own as well. He now said, okay, that from now till August, he's going to like do it, that we are going to go for it. I said, okay. So I now said, start informing your family members so that they won't say that you did not inform them earlier. That was what happened. He sent it to the second one sitting down over there that his registry is coming up soon. Instead of him to ask him, why do you want to do registry? He now spread it around the whole family member. And they now came after us. Like, why would he ask for, me ask for registry? That even upon how they know that the child is not his, they started bringing all sorts of talks. That instead of, for us to go for the court marriage, a DNA test must be conducted. You see, if even their mom, they've made their mother understand that I'm a prostitute. They are even planning a wife for him simply because I'm an Edo woman. It's not a crime that I'm from Edo State. If you know you are not proud to be an Edo State initially, you wouldn't have followed me down there. You wouldn't have followed me to my village and pay my bride price. I don't understand. It has been war ever since I got married. It's not a crime that I'm an Edo woman. I am proud of who I am. I have never slept with another man ever since I got married to my husband. I was single before he met me. And after some months, I got pregnant. That was how we started. So right now, they said they want DNA. I said, okay, I don't have any cockroach in my cupboard. Let's go for it. And after that, my family will take it up from there because I am innocent. Ever since they have been doing their thing up and down, my family has been quiet simply because they don't know what to say on the allegation, because they've asked me, are you sure this child is for your husband? I said, yes. So they said, okay, when the DNA comes, then they will bring their own matter up. Yes, that is why we are here now.
Did you and your husband, did you court before you married?
Yes, ma'am. We did.
For how long?
We did for like 5 months.
No, for more than a year.
More than a year.
Yeah, let's say a year and some months.
Was she known to your family
Yes.
during that courtship?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's hear from the eldest, Mr. Friday. Let's hear from you.
Good afternoon, Madam. Good afternoon, all of our viewers.
Hold on. They'll bring a chair. You'll come close there while you stay because you have a browser. Please, let me have one plastic chair.
Okay.
Thank you. But how did you resolve the issue of the text message with the family? Were they convinced?
It was I and my husband. I apologized to him, he apologized to me after everything. So we will make
The
peace.
person you chatted with, was he your ex?
Yes, ma.
Your ex?
Yes, ma.
And he did not know that you've married?
No, because we've not been chatting. He's not in Nigeria yet. So it was after later on he chatted me. So ever since then, my husband said I should block him, which I
Yeah.
did. The mistake I did was still leaving my old chats on that phone. If I have something
Your old chat, how? The chat before you
before I
married your
got married,
husband?
my husband, yes.
So the chat between you and the guy was still there?
Yes, ma. That was the mistake. Everything was there.
I bet he knew when you people married. So he's supposed to have known the chat when you have your text message and present when you were already married.
Yeah, you know, when the whole thing was going on, they were the one controlling his phone. Started doing short screen and whatsoever to people.
Okay, let's hear from
Just
you.
to kick me out of the family.
Allow me talk. Wait, but I'm just going to say what is in this man and you will say that. Good afternoon, viewers.
Good afternoon. You're
Yes,
Mr. Who?
I am Mr. Uzo.
Okay.
It all started this week. I think December 31st, during almost at the crossover. I heard something because he never told me what happened initially. He told his twin brother that he caught his wife cheating. So he told his twin brother not to tell my eldest brother and never to tell me. His twin brother now said his twin brother relaxed and digest everything that happened. His twin brother now said he will never be a partaker of this. His twin brother had to tell my eldest brother and had to tell me as well. I kept quiet. So when we got home after the crossover night, then I started seeing the conversation. It was a line. It was not only a man. It was, I think, 2 to 3 different men. And one of the chats that I could still remember vividly was that the guy was telling. No, I could remember two. One of them was one of them was the guy was telling her that when will you come and see me in Bagada? She now said that she's heavily pregnant now. That after she gives birth, she will come. That was that is one of the chats. Then the second chat was one of them was telling her that you don't need to send those things again to me. So are you trying to say it is that man now that owns it? I understand what the man was trying to say through
You
that.
don't want to do what?
As in one of the chat again was like the man was chatting and
You
saying
don't have the printout of the chat.
no, it was my old phone. The man was chatting. Even my brother cannot deny that. The man was chatting, telling her that you don't need to send me all those things again. Are you trying to say it is this young man now that owns everything? I won't lie. She did not respond. She just put an icon like smiles, and that was it. I can't really remember the third one. So even my brother sitting down here, he was so angry. My brother told her immediately that I doubt the paternity of this child. He is here. My brother was so angry, telling her that what haven't I done for you? That how can you be chatting a man? She was saying, man, did you know that there was still a chat around November? Around November, my brother is here. Around November, there was
November last
2020.
year.
Yes, she is saying it was an old chat even before she got married. I have nothing to add. I have nothing to add. I saw every chat. The whole family saw every of the chats. So afterwards, there was so many chaos as in trouble here and there, and no family that will see such thing that will get angry. Because every family, every she is saying that the family never liked her because she's a Benin one.
Yes.
Every of the family,
Don't interrupt.
every of the family, every of the family, we are 8 in number. Every of the family traveled except my sister that wasn't, except our elder sister that wasn't feeling too fine then. We traveled. Everybody in the family traveled. It was because of everything that happened. And since then, my brother said then he want to do he want to run a DNA test. I could remember and he could remember. My mother now asked, man, this is because I follow you. I have been following this for the past 4 or 5 years. I follow you every now and then. So I know how human rights works. I know how it works. So listen then, when my mother now heard the price of the DNA test, my mother was not shouting, no, 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 no. It is much, it is much, it is much, it is much, it is much. She is saying the family member never like that. Ma, did you know that after much argument and other stuffs, the matter died down. Then the matter. So this is now when she now, aside then, even my elder brother has been calling him as with the cool voice, telling him that please go and run this DNA test. Let us be sure because of what happened in the past. When this has not happened, nobody ever brought up this. That was what my elder brother was telling him. He was telling him as in how would I put it, with a good voice. So all of a sudden, my brother texted me that that is that the Scott wedding is coming up very soon. So I now told my elder brother, CCCO, this was what he told me that Scott wedding is coming very soon. My elder brother now got so upset. Now said, I am telling you to run the DNA test. You have been doing it like this, saying you wouldn't run it. Then right now, you say you want to go and do a court wedding. That before this court wedding would proceed, that they are not against you, that you have to run a DNA test. Since then, it has been argument, no argument. I kept calm. Argument, no. It's man, because I told my elder brother that whatever that concerns him, I don't want to put mouth anymore. That this because I figured out they are taking me as the number one enemy. So because I am trying to tell him the truth. I told my brother, even today, I don't want them to come. They were begging me, asking, he is here. Yes, I told him I never wanted to come. Do you know what? Yesterday, my brother called my sister. He called my elder sister. Was now talking to her on the phone. The phone now called. He now mistakenly now without the number. My elder sister now picked. He did not say anything. Do you know that this woman here was on the phone ridiculing my family? He never knew my elder sister now placed the phone on record and captured some of the words she could capture. He was telling my brother that we the family, that we are bad people, that we want to take away his life, that we want to kill her. I mean, that we want to kill him. That he should know the kind of family. I can play the video. It is here. If you want me to play it, I will play it.
Okay.
I would play it, and you would listen to some stuffs we could capture.
The Bluetooth
Saying,
device is ready to pair.
saying, I don't
The
tell you,
Bluetooth
say the
device
family where you come
is
from,
connected
they don't like you,
successfully.
they won't kill you, they don't they confess, they don't they do this one, they don't they do that one. See now, they want to kill you and take over your property. My brother said,
His phone.
my brother said, even if he dies, that she will be the one to take over the property. I was like, since when we have been talking, has anyone ever mentioned about any property? Is it not go and run a DNA test? This was what she was listening saying. She was not saying. Tell them when they contribute the money now. Tell them when they contribute the money. If they contribute the money, when they can go help your brother and make her rent house. She was now laughing, making mockery of herself. She never knew my sister recorded all those stuffs. And right now, she's trying to act like a saint. Turning the back of my brother against the family.
I hope you know that laughter will provoke people. If you don't do that, you originated all this problem.
Mother, thank you. You're very wise.
Do you understand me?
Go out. She will see case.
You originate all this problem and you have
very useless.
No, you don't do that. You don't do that.
Sorry.
And you don't do that anyway. Don't you insult people. She's an adult, sorry, child.
Ma, please, very close. Please, put very close. The door is not connected.
Please, can I bring my phone? It's louder.
Hmm?
I want this record.
Bring your own, let me see.
I never understand again the requested.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
There's too much noise, there's too much background noise.
Yes.
Is it over?
Yes.
Okay, say exactly what you say.
Okay.
What exactly did you do?
What happened was, initially, my husband said he would not do the DNA. I have told him, I said, let's go for it, so that all this nonsense can stop. Even his twin brother has been forcing him. So later on, he now said he does not have the money. He called them that he does not have the money, that they should bring the money while we go. So the other brother now said that they are going to contribute the money so that we all can go for the DNA. There was already a doctor my husband was trying to make inquiry from. They said no, they don't want that, and they want to come here so that we will not go and do something behind them. We say okay. So there was one of his brother that was already asking him to give him some money, that he needed an apartment. That was when I started laughing, like, if they all can contribute money for DNA, why can't they use the money and give to this man to go and rent an apartment? That was why I was laughing. So when they now drag it with him, I now said, let's go and do it. Use your money and do it.
Okay, one.
Okay, sorry, madam.
Hello, ma, please listen to this thing very, very well. She was saying, can't you see your family wants to kill you
They want
and
to kill you
and take over?
Madam,
Ma, please
she
listen to
never
me.
said
Just
so
like-
now.
Wait,
Let me say something.
wait.
Man,
Ma,
Listen
ma,
to that part.
listen,
You listen to
listen
that
to it,
place
listen to it.
and
Thank you.
pause the place. What do you want?
that was she.
You say they don't love you.
Yeah, property they
They
want
won't
share.
share.
They want kill
She
you.
left, madam, can I say something? How are you talking?
Wait, and also if you don't, they make a country.
man,
Wait, let me wait. Calm down. Let me say something, madam. Let me say something. This is how it's all happened. Okay, when she said make the contribute the money, carry give the maker. No, she told me tell them to contribute the money. Make the car go give a maker. They go one that they go one that simply means
Okay, there's a who
that listen now. Allow me to
This
talk.
now,
No, you have to allow him to talk. No.
I know they that.
Excuse me, I don't tolerate that here, please. When you
When
were talking, he did not talk.
Should be the boss.
You don't threaten him. We are going to take your. We'll get you arrested from our office. He's an adult and he has his life to live. You don't threaten
Madam,
someone. You
madam.
don't do that here.
Madam, if you listen to
Shebi you
that,
go house, you won't go kill her.
if you listen to that statement again, she said after when they contribute the money, I should tell them to take the money to make her for make her to rent an apartment. That they go one that simply means they will be so angry. That is what she was trying to mean by that. The reason why the reason everything what came about that court something was like when I told when my brother called me years that he said Chibi, I tell you make it go down now. I let you now. If anything do your enemy now, now your wife will come take the property. So it not prompted me to like say my wife go wan take the property before uncle she now siblings wan take property. Now my wife go take property even if I die today. So even this voice note, I don't see anything fishy in what she said. You know, it's just husband and wife talking to each other like. Now he was saying she was making mockery of anybody. If you listen to that statement again, those voice call, there's nothing there like she meant any mockery. Okay, this is what happened. Let me tell you where this whole issue started from. Where they started picking offense on her. When they got married, because then she was working with slots. Him and my other siblings, they were staying with me. So when she came into the apartment, when we finally got married, she came in. I asked her to stop her work, that I will open a business for her, which is the frozen food. You know, and he was living with us. You know, before we know, you know, he said a girl was coming to visit him, in which my wife wasn't aware of that girl coming in. He didn't even tell me like, okay, to be honest with you, he told me a girl was calling me, but I never knew that girl is coming to stay permanently. The girl stayed 1 week. No, he said the girl is coming for prayers. So the girl stayed 1 day.
So brother, a pastor.
No,
no.
that is
Okay.
he was staying with me and my wife.
Mm.
He said a lady is coming to pay him a visit in my matrimonial home, in which I told my wife saying CCCO, this lady is coming to pay my elder brother a visit. She said, sure, she can come. You know, the first day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. So we now notice this girl is not staying permanently. In which now prompted my wife, like, Oni, where is this thing done? Your elder brother didn't tell me a lady is coming to stay permanently. You know, so she now got so upset,
What
like,
kind of apartment?
a 2 bedroom flat.
2 bedroom.
Yes. If he has told me, like, Casey, tell your wife to bear patience that very soon this girl will go. You know, there was nothing like, I swear to God, there was nothing like that. Like, they just started living just like that. You know, my wife was so upset, like, where is this done? This is a matrimonial house. Like, even if a strange lady wants to come into the house, I should be informed. So my wife was now accusing me, like, so Oni, you knew this thing was going to happen and I was not aware of it. I said, I was not aware of it. Like, you know, my elder brother didn't tell me this girl is coming to stay permanently. You know, we started living together. This same girl he brought in started giving issues to my wife. The girl will tell him, Kelechi wife did this, Kelechi wife did that, he did this. Okay, madam, tell me, where is this done? Where is this problem done? Like, who does that? You brought a lady into my house and she started giving my wife issues. She's a woman. She must complain. You know, ever since when she complained, he now took it personally without saying, your wife won't bring this enmity between two brothers. They took the matter back to my mom. Instead of my mom to like ask, what is the problem? My mom now took side of them, saying, they are right. They are right. Your wife wants to cause enmity. Eh? You know, she's a woman. She must talk. This is her house. This is her home. She has the right to talk. You can't shut her up in her own house again.
Two wives now in the house.
Two wives now in the house. Issues now started coming up.
Can I say something about that?
Allow him to talk.
You know, so ever since then, that was when they now started hating her. You know, they started taking the matter around them. Vivian is bad. Vivian did this. Vivian did that. Vivian do like this. You know, if they bring the issue to me, they will want me to side them and not, you know, take side of my own wife. Where is that done? Even if my wife was texting with a man, fine. I caught her texting with a man. That doesn't mean I caught her cheating on bed. Okay, I told them, this is my wife. Leave this baby for me now. This baby is for me. Even if I want to, even if anybody should request for this DNA test, it should be me, not you. The money for this DNA test. You know, that was when I told them, okay, I am not interested. Leave me alone. You know, they started doing. They said you must do this DNA test. Okay, I said, okay, bring up this money for us to do this DNA test. I never knew I mistakenly called my sister. That was when she now pictured those. She recorded those statements. My wife said, and you know the way it was saying, like, you know, it was telling me as if she said something so drastically, and thank God you even listened to the statement. There was nothing bad she said here. She was just trying to tell them, like, okay, if they could bring this money out, they should take the money to my brother to rent an apartment. You know, that the one guy simply means they will be so angry if I tell them that. That was not what she meant by that.
Okay, do you have anything to say?
Yes.
Can you set and have a reservation with your words without insulting her?
No,
Because we don't take that here, please.
afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
My name is Friday.
Okay, go ahead.
It all started this way. My younger brother got married.
You help us speak up so that they can hear you. Fine.
My younger brother got married in the space of few months. That was 2021, December 31st, which was the last day of 2021, which was the watch night. Before then, the twin brother called me and told me that this is what his other twin brother called him on phone and told him. I said, what is that? He said, brother, I said, yes. That he said he cannot be a partaker of any bad thing. I said, okay, what actually happened? He said that his twin brother caught his wife cheating. I said, how and when? And I said,
Were you living with them before?
no. I always want to pay them a visit, go back to my place.
You are not living with them permanently.
No. I do comes around and pay them a visit.
Are you
Also,
married?
yes.
As at the time the lady come to visit you in their apartment, were you married then?
He was the one.
Okay, this.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So then he now said he caught that his twin brother said he caught his wife cheating. And I said, how and when? He said he has told him that he should make sure that he called me and tell me. When we go to the church that night, I just saw his mood. He was so bitter and so angry, even to the extent an usher, he almost punched an usher inside the church. I was like, just
It's love and shock now. What you did not expect. It's emotion.
So then it was later he now called me out. He said whether his twin brother has told me anything. He said, told me what? I pretended as if I don't write anything. I want to hear from the office mouth. I said I did not hear anything. What actually happened? He said whether his brother did not. I say he did not tell me anything. That what happened? He could not say anything. It was later he now called me and said he was not showing me all the whole chat. I was shocked. I said, okay, this place is church. This is the last day of the year. Let us go and pray. And maybe when we get home, we will not send it. When I got home, he wasn't himself. I now gathered everybody. I said, okay, let him come and repeat what he said. He now repeat it in the whole members of the family. He said, okay, we will take the move. So the following day, I now went to their place, me and my mom. We now said they should come out. Before this woman here, sitting before you, mother comes out, it was over 1 hour. I was in the sitting room and shouting, what is actually happening? Before they comes out, I now asked her that what actually happened. Then, okay, my brother now brought out the whole chat. It was from 3 different men. The other man sent her 150,000 and she did not explain to you very well. The reason why I went out that time, I wanted to see whether that maybe, or whether maybe whether the message is still in their phone. They said they have already disposed the phone. I said, wow. I said, okay, fine. Then the one that sent in the 150,000 now was like, when are you going to come and see me? She said that she is now pregnant. That when she put to bed, she will call. That was the first
How do you know it's the person that sent that 150,000? He said it's a pastor that sent that 150,000.
Madam, say leave that, and I know what I'm telling you. She cannot tell you the truth. You are an expert in this job. I don't need to tell you more.
No, I want to know why you said it's the man.
Madam,
in their conversation, was it stated?
The man was the one. He said that the man will come. That the man said, when are you coming to come and see me in Bagada? Was that particular man that said, when I give you this money, when are you going to come and see me in Bagada? She said that she's heavily pregnant, that when she put to bed.
When I give you this money?
Yes. When are you going to come and see me?
Okay, was it stated when I give you this 150,000?
In the text.
No.
Do you know the funniest part?
No.
The pastor, our pastor, saw the text together with the wife. They were mad. They said what? They are in marriage under like a marriage that is all up to 6 months. They saw the 3 different chats from different men. The man, when the man was resolving the matter, madam, if I lie, if I speak this, let me know we call. The man was sharing tears. It was because of the tears. Because the man said why he's crying, it is because of he blessed the marriage in the church. That if this marriage that now if this marriage break, that people will make mockery of him, that a marriage that is blessed in his altar.
Who is saying that?
The pastor, our pastor in the church. So that was when the family now adjust. Do you know, even before then, she has already walked out in the marriage and carried the baby and told this my brother here that, can't you see I am walking out of your life? Or don't you have eyes, or are you blind? Before God and man. Listen, but all of them, but the two of them has been saying their own. My own, because of my own, will surely take me time because I have to locate everything well. So then, man, he now told my brother, didn't you see that I'm walking out of your life? Then now, that the same day was on Sunday, we went to our pastor called us, then all of us, about 4 of us, including him, we now went to the pastor's house. Before coming back, somebody left home around 4 p.m. in the evening, that was on Sunday. Before coming back to the house, she has carried her bag with the child and she left. I have to call the sisters. Said, your sister don't carry pikin from what? She don't show us who gets the pikin. That one now asked me that where she go. I said, madam, we know when I call her, when I ask her. We come back from her pastor. I said, we don't see her. She don't carry pikin from us. She was in the pastor's house close to 1 week. Close to 1 week. The pastor was, interceding on her own behalf, begging the family. We now asked the pastor who drove her out of the house. Did any member of the family push her out of the house? She left the house willingly, telling my brothers that he has walked out of his life. Now, okay, now the second chat, another person came again. He said, okay, now you don't chat me again, you don't even call me again, you know they send me all those things where you send me again. So then now this young man where you just get now he they enjoy the thing. The pastor saw it. What is that? She had been sending nude pictures to the man. Man, that we didn't send any nude picture, but now on the conversation of the phone, on the text conversation, that is what it means. Nobody is a kid.
No, listen. Your brother that makes first statement. One, do you know why I'm asking all this?
Yes.
I'm just asking all this to get one or two of
facts.
But the reason why we are here is the DNA.
Yes.
The teams are here already to take the specimen.
Okay.
We were just trying to ask one or two questions on what result to do so that after the DNA test, there won't be any other issues. Because every party will undertake care after the DNA test. Eventually, the result come out, and the child is not his. It's left for his decision. People adopt children.
Sure.
If you choose to adopt the child, even if the child does not belong to you, that is a choice because it's an adult.
Sure.
If you choose no, I cannot, it has been confirmed that you are cheating on me, go with your child. And if you refuse, then the family can assist him to ask her to live the brother's life. Do you understand me?
Sure.
Even if the child is not his, he will still be the one to decide. Because if the whole community said, we banned you not to come to the village if you marry this person, after confirming that the child is not yours, and he choose not to come to the community and remain with the wife till death part there, it's his choice because it's an adult. You understand me? So we must be very careful in whatever we are doing and what we are saying. Then, while we are still hoping to see the outcome of the result, one, the bone of contention is not even the child yet. A child might be his, but if you are flirting, nobody, no African person, except the man is under a spell, that the woman will be married and you are flirting around, and probably if the man is blindfolded, the family that are not blindfolded, they will not let you stay there. It's going to be war. It's family, that is family African nature. Those that choose, okay, yes, even if they are married and they don't care if their wife have affair with another man, that is their own choice, right? The issue here now, even if we all know that as an African person, it's only in the Western world that you feel an extended family is the problem. It's only in the Western world that they just have to be me, my wife, my husband, my children. But in African background, they always carried crowd and carry family, carry mother, carry sister and brother and everything and all that. So what am I trying to say? You are the origin of the whole problem here. So it's not something that you should smile and be cracking teeth and be laughing as if there is no big deal, as if you have a reason behind your action. Nobody does that. Yes, you chatted, they saw something and everything, and you try to convince your husband. Let this woman come back home. Okay. How many minutes? Call her to confess. You want to, and they saw text. Text normally, once you are settled, you've made up your mind to marry, you must be focused. But that is where series of temptations come from. Who you are having an affair before, all of a sudden will just be phone and be chatting you or be calling you. That is also the reason why some men will just ask their wife, change your SIM card. If you're a business person, they'll just have pity on you. Okay, maintain it, but you have to cut off from all those people that will bring issues like this in marriage. You have a chat with a man, whether you respond or you do not respond. One is there, two is there, three is there. It can such text or such behavior can prompt a man, if he has no control over his emotion, he can even give up ghost. He can drink something, take acid or take something and die. It can harm you if you cannot control outside what the families are saying here and there. So it's a big deal. It's a big issue. that yes, this is what you did, and what they, since he has escalated it to the family, what you need to do is to convince them more. No, mama, it can't be. How can I cheat on my husband? This is it, this is that. Talk to the siblings and all that. Not to feel as if no, if your husband say yes, cheat on me, I don't care. The family don't have a say. Nobody does that. You don't, even if you are married to somebody, you still believe that you are still married to the family directly or indirectly. He can go to court and wed you if he choose or the family choose they are not coming. But if this man come to your family and no single person come with him, and your family accepted only him to marry you traditional, then they are not normal. As African tradition demands, you must know the family of this person. Did one person accept to follow this person? Did two people accept to accept you into the family? In a situation where they don't see nobody, they should be scared of even asking you to meet one, to be giving out give out your hand in marriage to him. So if they don't love you, they cannot come. After all, their brother, you can say that they are controlling according to your statement. Can't force this grown up men to come to Edo State to come and marry you if they don't accept you. They will show you, they say, we are not going. Go and marry your wife. And you can't force that. There's nothing you can do. So if they come with him, sure they are in support of their brothers marrying you. And hence you should try your best to bring peace. A woman is made to unite, to bring peace to the family. And that is the only area where God can fight your battle. Your hand must be clean. It must be real. You must be peaceful. You must initiate peace. Not creating yes, husband and wife gossip family. I can gossip my family to my husband, he gossip his family to me. We can both gossip both family. I will gossip your family, you gossip my family. You do that, but it's in the midst of something like this, mistake have been made. They have heard that, oh, you say something, you say that, I'm sorry, oh, this is not what I mean. Then not by laughing as if, yes, I've said it, what can you do? They don't behave like that mostly when it's marriage. You can do that in friendship, in boyfriend, but not in marriage.
Ma, after this,
Let's
after
have
the
the DNA test specimen collected, taken before we further our discussion. Let's
Mercy,
have come in here first.
Mercy, can I go now? I'm heading out to somewhere.
It's okay.
I'm going to tell this on the
That's
basis.
it. Let me ask them for the
So, this way, right? Same with us.
Madam, maintain your head though. I will not owe you any apology if you flounder your face here. No, no.
So,
Please bring DNA test. Bring DNA test form. You are bending down, you are showing your feet. I will not say you take this camera is not on you. You are the one bugging into the camera. I believe all your siblings are married.
Not everyone.
Is this one married? Your twin brother is he married? So the one left are the younger ones now.
So,
Your elder brother is married now.
yes, married.
Yeah, go on. Come. You are bringing the same thing now. This is not the same thing. One is for the mother of the child. Go and look for the one for the mother of the child. You can bring this child now. Bring the phone. Bring the child and bring the phone. He's there. He's there. He's there. Take the child to that side. Take the child to the left. Have you find it?
Yes.
You fill the form. Let me see. Your name, your address, sign and date. Leave the oga. Get up. Get up. Drop it on the floor. Is today 22nd? When she's done, you fill this form. So the call call that DNA test form. When are they expecting the result?
7 to 10 working days.
7 to 10 working days. You had. So we are going to, once it's ready, we'll contact you to complete it. I'll tell your boss I'm transferring the money now. Just a second. Did you come with receipt?
I come with the receipts.
You can
But
wait.
before you issue the receipt, I want to make a confirmation.
Yes, see, you wait. Let me be done with them. So you wait there. So please, is your brother, has he come? I would not want this office don't entertain neither tolerate any form of threat. And see that with the way he was talking until we get home, he is not a child. You can only say that to your child. Since you are misbehaving outside, if you get home, I'm going to punish you. I'm going to engage you on punishment and all that. It's only a child that will make such statement. I don't know how people have been relating in your family. But such statement is not good to be used for an adult. And for whatever reason, if he has been let and loosed from the family to go and form his own family without anybody introducing these two of them to each other, neither did you take a wife and give to him, take this is your wife. Then he's a grown man and he's big enough to know what to do per time and how to have control over his marriage. So please, before the result comes out, I will appeal to all the family members to embrace peace. Let them be no issues of these foul languages, exchange of words and all that, text message and all that is not proper. And the day the DNA test is coming out, we still want to have other of your siblings, including Emeka, that his name is mentioned in that
Or maybe.
the audio. I want to have him here. So it's possible it's Mama in Lagos.
So,
The day of that test, Mama should come. We will ensure we make arrangement to contain the family members so that whatever be the outcome, we will resolve it here and every other person will have um, document signed for a peaceful cohabitation and all that. Then you, as a wife of the house, you are a wife to everybody, right?
Yes.
You need to apply wisdom.
Yes.
Everybody must not like you and everybody must not hate you.
Yes.
Yeah, you try your best. Even if you discover who hates you, who you can explain to is your husband
Yes.
after God. And it's only God that can, once you preach love, you show love towards person, the person is showing you hatred. You show kindness, the person is showing you sadness or hatred. Allow God to judge, not you. Not you at all, because you have a long way to go. Why did I say so? You are not just married to this man for 10 years, for 3 years. It's not a contract relationship that you're willing, okay, don't worry. In 3 years' time, the contract will be over and everybody will move on. It's going to be a lifetime. And once it's going to be a lifetime, you should know how to uh, do everything human possible as a woman to maintain peace in your home.
Yes.
Because if you look into every issues, everything that happen in the marriage, you will make it uncomfortable for yourself to even live. When you become an enemy to everybody, then you will not be free anymore. If you are working in the daytime, you have headache. Oh, Emeka have take my name to pastor. Mr. Felix have mentioned my name. Maybe he's the one that said me and my husband should be having issue today. Because of what? Your mind is not free. You already counted enemies in the family. But if you see everybody that's no enemy but friends and husband, wife to you, when they raise up standard against you, God will fight your battle. But you must play your role as a wife first. Love everybody, show kindness, show love towards your mom, your mother-in-law, his other, your husband's siblings and all that. Then you allow God to do the rest. Because the battle you cannot fight is only God that can fight. And there is no battle that anybody, any human being can fight if God is not ahead of you. So you calm down, you owe them an apology. But that cannot be done today until the result is out.
Yes.
Then we'll know what to do better. But please maintain peace.
Yes.
Try your best. Maintain peace. Embrace peace.
Yes.
You know your husband is not a troublesome person. When he walk in here, I know the way he feels. He's not somebody that can withstand heat. And if you allow his family to be giving him heat, no matter how you embrace him, no matter how you encourage him, no matter how you show him love, he will still feel distracted and the focus will not be there. And when the man is not focused, it affects both his mental state, his financial status, because he will lose concentration and focus on any other thing he's engaging with. So you tried your best so that they will have peace in their home and including your home. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. So you write the date here,
Okay.
write your name, your address, you mark your daughter, just mark daughter, then sign and date. So have you blocked your ex-boyfriend that you're chatting with?
That was last year. I'm getting rid of them all.
How many are they?
You just two. The only person one of them has been talking to my husband, which was the one that loaned me 150K. He's a pastor in Christ Embassy. He's a well-known man. You know, if I and him were having something, I wouldn't have introduced him to my husband. It's just that my husband has not gotten the opportunity to visit him because he has invited us. several times. You know, when the issue of this thing came, everybody's this one is twisting this word, this one is doing this one is doing that.
But the fault is from you. All is from you.
Man.
You originated this. Okay, sir. All right, thank you, viewers. I expected you to share so that others can learn. You know, this can cause people's marriage if you don't know. It sounds funny, it sounds simple, it sounds defensive, but I've seen people that this text message caused their marriage and they were not able to uh, retrieve the marriage back. Not from the family member, people from the husband. So in a situation like this, you must try by all means to excommunicate from all your ex, because all that is not it's not right. Nobody can stand such a heat, no matter what. All right. See you. You'll be contacted once the resources are.
Okay.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you, viewers, for being with us. God bless you. But please, we should learn. At times, in a situation like this, if you're a girl child, if you're a woman, mostly when you are married, please you curtail your statement on how you react to an issue like this, because you may feel yes and so what and this and that. Depends on the kind of man you are married to. There are some men that you are married to that you cannot, for any reason, uh, take chances of chatting with anybody, even normal friends. Talk more of an ex, and you know the temptation in ex. If you are not a disciplined woman or even a disciplined ex-boyfriend, to avoid such temptation is difficult, except that person is well disciplined and self-disciplined, I can say. So please, let's bear it in the moment. God bless you.